Thank you for joining here again. This is the third part of the article, and it's all about reunion, meeting again. But there's a problem. Will it be the same when we meet again? What the writer assuming right now is that it will not be the same. When the games start again, when the players are back again, it will not be the same. Our relationship between you and me and the games, the sports, it will not be the same. Why? We're going to see right now. First, there's the staggering economy cost. Staggering means uncountable. You cannot even count because it's huge. First, there's the staggering, very much economy cost. Lost revenue, the money you earn, comes in many forms. Ticket sales, advertising, 광고, merchandise, the products they make to sell, like the t-shirts, the boys are wearing t-shirts right now, and the helmets kind of thing. The potential, not shown up yet, but they're lying there, the potential, 잠재적인, the potential victims here. Victims are the ones who's suffering. Victims are the ones who are suffering right now. The potential victims here aren't just ultra-wealthy professional athletes. Everyone will agree that the most disappointed ones right now are the fans of sports, and also the ultra-wealthy, very rich professional athletes, the players. But they're not actually the victims here. The potential victims who haven't shown are these ones, more vulnerable people, easy to get attacked, easy to get suffered, more vulnerable people like part-time arena and stadium workers, like cleaners or sellers, and minor league players are also going to suffer. Not only the fans, not only the players are suffering from the suspension, but also these people like part-time arena and stadium workers, cleaners, and minor league players, they will be the real victims right now. A second problem is the disruption to the history of sports. Disruption means breaking something down. Disruption is a flaw of something, like broken part, a little crack of something. There will be some cracks in this history of sports because everything has been suspended right now. So the writer is calling the period of nothing happening a disruption. The history of sports feels off-kilter. Off-kilter means something is not going very well. Yeah, because everything has stopped. The history of sports feels off-kilter and messy right now. And that history matters, very important. That history is a large reason we keep watching sports, but it has stopped. So it will not be the same when everything gets back. Okay, the last part. Finally, it will not be the same because I can't help thinking there's an existential threat here too. So before here, we've talked about staggering cost and a disruption to the history of sports. These are not be seen yet. These are something people are imagining. These are not the real things yet. But here, something is existential, means something is the real threat right now. Something that I can see in front of my eyes. Let's see. My sons and I spent the first few days of sports shutdown watching ESPN Sports Center. We are huge fans of sports, but nothing happening right now, so we just watched TV channel. But eventually, finally, at last, we gave up doing it, watching it, went outside and played in the backyard a little bit. Then we came in the house and watched a movie and read a book together. This is not related, everything here is not related to watching sports or something about sports. It was a lovely day, but still, I felt good. Well spent. Uh-oh. Sports have always felt irreplaceable in our lives. Replaceable means you can change it with something else. You can exchange something. But EIR means the opposite of it. So irreplaceable means you cannot replace sports with something else. Sports is sports. But I bet we will end up finding a way to replace them. I think my sons and I will find something more enjoyable to spend this time right now without sports, if we have to. Of course, sports will eventually finally return, maybe in 1 month, 2 months, who knows, at some point. But I wonder, I am curious, I'm not sure if our bond connection with them, with sports, will be weaker. I'm a little worried about, not me, not Bobo, the writer, is a little worried about it. 2020, the year 2020, 2020년, right now, is a sports year I will never forget. Okay, that's all for this article. I'm sorry that you can't enjoy any sports games these days, but I hope you find some other fun things to enjoy instead. Okay, thank you for watching, listening, and subscribe my channel, please. 들어주셔서 감사합니다. 구독 그리고 좋아요도 눌러주세요. See you later.